Dr. Livingston, I have not. And how about these Paleozoic granitic outcrops? Why, the geology deserves a grant study in itself.
Yes, but with this steep topographical slope, I'm afraid I've become a bit fatigued. Since we've arrived at a clearing, can we rest a little bit?
Yeah, yes.
How much further do you think we have to go?
Well, let's look at the map here. Hold on. Well, the map, I don't know. I don't know.
Professor, what about our global positioning system?
Yes, quite the global positioning system. Yes, let's see. Oh my gosh, according to my calculations, and our Alpha Omega 2000, we are precisely at latitude 41 degrees, 29 minutes north, longitude 87 degrees, 3 minutes west. Great Caesar's ghost! We're here! This is the spot! Still, it's strange. I don't see anything.
Well,
Anything at all.
I don't see anything either. Are you sure that you've calibrated the GPS correctly, Professor Livingston?
Dear Doctor.
Stanley, I mean.
Dear Dr. Livingston, I can assure you of the accuracy of my calculations. Please, for the Stanley Livingston expedition to operate smoothly, you must consider my methods and my position as chief anthropologist. I mean, after all, this is a unique scientific study we are undertaking, and it requires keen insight, exceptional intellectual capacity.
Yes, that's why you hired me to be co-investigator and chief archaeologist in the Livingston Stanley expedition. But, as you know, it will take the extraordinary scientific talents of both of us to complete the mission given to us by the National Geoarchaeological Society.
Archaeological Society.
To find that fabled city, Mariapolis.
Mariapolis. It sounds Greek, but it is not, because I can't find it in any classical entomology. Even the name is shrouded in mystery.
Yes, quite. All past attempts to document the Mariapolis and its elusive inhabitants, the Mariapolites, has yielded little data.
Yes, all past expeditions have stopped transmitting after just a few days. Yet another mystery.
But we are not going to give up so easily, Professor Stanley. I am determined to be the first to meet the Mariapolites and discover their secret.
Well, no more determined than I, Dr. L. After all, this is why I organized the Stanley Livingston expedition.
I'm glad you share my enthusiasm. The Livingston Stanley expedition will surely result in groundbreaking findings, if only we don't give up like those wimps before us.
Yes, but we cannot let our enthusiasm get in the way of our scientific method. These primitive cultures are often weary to outsiders. We must gain their confidence first, insinuate ourselves into their daily routine, all the while carefully observing their social mores.
And artifacts. Remember, to publish in the best journals requires documentation. We must discover their totems, their symbols, and reveal them to the scientific community.
Indubitably. But Dr. L, remember, if we find that they speak one of the 5 languages in which we are fluent...
7.
If they speak one of the 7 languages that we are fluent, we must be careful not to avoid asking them too many direct questions.
Yes, and and they may shy away from modern devices. That's why I've concealed all my recording equipment in these handy pockets.
Brilliant, Dr. Livingston. However, we must remain focused on the primary objective. The study requires us to learn the great discovery that forms the basis of this people.
Without question, this will be our greatest challenge. The sketchy reports that I was able to access reference this discovery made by one Chiara Lubick.
I think it's Lubitsch.
Lubitsch, okay. At the time that she was a young woman in Italy during World War II, the discovery resulted in the formation of a small social cluster, which in turn attracted a larger cohort, which then became known as the Foco Lair.
Foco Lair, yes.
At that point, the Foco Lair began to grow asymptotically. After the war, it spread throughout Italy, then Europe, and then to the rest of the world. Now it is in 182 countries, with several million people involved in its activities.
Oh, excellent synthesis, Dr. Livingston. An incredible phenomenon. Asymptotic growth and global distribution with an unknown discovery as a catalyst. Why, now people exist the size of a small country. Great Caesar's ghost, Dr. L. We simply must learn more about these people and their discovery.
Someone's approaching.
Let's try to look non-threatening. Greetings, we come in peace.
Can you take us to your leader?
Hi, we come in peace too.
Well, we don't really have a leader, but maybe we can help you. Are you lost?
Lost? No, of course we're not lost.
But we are looking for something. You wouldn't by chance have heard of the Mariapolis?
Oh, you mean the Mariapolis? Well, yeah, you're here. You found it. This is the Mariapolis.
See, I told you my calculations were correct.
What do you mean we're here? I see no indicia of civilization, no protective structures, no signs of industrial activity, no thoroughfares or modes of transportation.
No, wait a second. The Minneapolis is a temporary city. A city that we build while we're together.
But how can that be? Our research indicates the Mariapolis has existed for more than 60 years.
No.
Could our data be incorrect?
Yeah, that's true. The Mariapolis, it has existed for 60 years, but it's not like a permanent city. It's not made of buildings and roads. It's made of people.
Nomads.
Wait. No, we're not nomads. But when we come to the Minneapolis, we do travel light. We try to leave our baggage at the door. All of our worries, our cares, our fears at the door. That way we can focus on building the Minneapolis.
Oh, so you are a peripatetic people that constructs its dwellings as a response to its environment. Somewhat like the native Indians did as they searched the plains for buffalo.
When will construction begin? Can we observe? I mean, assist?
Assist. Yeah, I mean, everybody can help build the Mariapolis. Otherwise, it wouldn't really be a Mariapolis. But it's not that, again, it's not that kind of building.
Right. It's building relationships with everyone. Young and old, rich and poor, and everyone in between.
I'm afraid, Dr. L, that I can find no corollary in my vast store of knowledge of world cultures to process this information.
Don't let yourself be taken in. It's a clear case of misdirection. They are intimidated by our obvious superior intellect and are prevaricating to hide the true location of their city.
Of course, I was momentarily caught off guard. We must play along with them, gain their trust.
Okay. Excuse me. That's all very fascinating, but could we meet your tribal elders?
Yes.
We would like to learn more.
I mean, We don't really have tribal elders per se, although, you know, John and Phyllis were supposed to meet us. Not necessarily.
This is perfect timing. Maybe they can help us explain this.
Greetings, we come in peace. I am Professor John Stanley, and this is my colleague, Dr. Lori Livingston. We are on a geo-archaeological expedition in search of the fabled city, Mariapolis.
Great. Nice to meet you. I'm John Chesser. This is Phyllis Rogg. You're looking for Mariapolis? You found it. It's here.
This is fascinating. They have obviously collaborated on this narrative of misdirection. The need to protect the location of their city must be deeply ingrained.
Oh no, Dr. Livingston, we have nothing to hide. It's just that the Mariapolis is here. At least, we're beginning to build the Mariapolis.
Oh, Ms. Rogg, we are trained scientists, experts in observation. I think we could recognize a city if we saw it. Your explanation is not logical.
I'm sorry, Professor. Let me try again. We build the Mariapolis by living mutual love. People from various geographic locations come together to practice the art of loving.
Art of loving?
Art of loving, yeah.
Art of loving.
And then, as it says in the Gospel, we bring Jesus in the midst.
Yes, where two or more gathered in my name, there am I among them. Just like Mary physically brought Jesus to the world, we bring Jesus into the Mariapolis by loving one another.
Look, isn't it time to start the program anyway? Maybe we could just sort of show them.
Hey, great idea. Would you like to join us, professors?
Well, yes, we would welcome the chance to study, meet the Mariapolites.
We're just getting ready to greet the rest of the Mariapolites. Okay then, 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Mariapolis!
Hello, my name is Rachel Miller and I come from Indianapolis, Indiana.
I'm Ryan Funk. I too am from Indianapolis.
John Chesser from Des Moines, Iowa.
And I'm Phyllis Rogg from Naperville.
Now let's find out where all of you are from. First, folks from Indiana, could you stand up, please?
Would you mind conducting this survey in systematic geographic sectors to facilitate our data collection?
Systematic.
Geographic sectors.
Systematic.
Yeah, systematic.
Yes, please.
Please.
Okay, everyone from our southernmost sector, starting with Tennessee. Tennessee, please stand up. Thank you, Tennessee. How about Kentucky? What about Missouri?
And Dr. Stanley, we will now move to the northern sector. What about anybody from Iowa? And perhaps Michigan? What about Wisconsin? And now Minnesota.
Okay, if it's all right, doctors, we'll move on to the central area. Those from Ohio. And maybe now, Indiana.
Indiana.
That's from Indians, right?
Right. Land of Indians. Illinois.
And maybe we missed some from other geographic locations in the United States, outside the Midwest. Any other states represented?
Shout it out.
Florida.
New York.
And what about anybody that might be from outside of the United States? Do we have anybody outside of the United States?
Where are you from? England?
Italy. Argentina.
Mexico.
Ethiopia.
Chile.
Another.
All right, we hear that there are quite a few people here for the very, very first time, and maybe it would help you, and actually quite all of us, if we could hear from somebody about their first Mariapolis.